Today, I will be reacting to the Fresh and Fit podcast. Now, on this clip, a woman believes that she is a 1% woman, therefore, she is entitled and deserving of a 1% man. Now, usually, whenever we talk about a 1, 5, or 10% man, whenever we talk about this high value man, what are we talking about? Well, we're talking about he has money, he has the looks, he's in shape, he is just very, very rare. He has the social status, social cred, guys want to be him and women want to be with him. And when women say that they're a top 1% woman or a top 5 or 10, they just attribute some of those same things. Well, I have money, I have a career, I'm beautiful, I'm a 1% woman. In fact, even women that don't have shit still say they are a 1% woman, 5 or 10, just because they believe that their confidence is what creates it. Even though the world does not look at them like that. I would say a top 1% woman would be a woman who was younger, a virgin on her wedding night, someone who wasn't showing their ass on OnlyFans, someone who wasn't all up on IG acting like a thought, thirst trapping, basically everything women are today, she would not be. Because think about it, a 1% man is still a traditional man. The provider, the protector, the prophet, the preacher, they're still these same things. And women back then, they were virgins on their wedding night. They weren't out here. They proved their fidelity to their man. They would be with one man for a lifetime. And the reason why a high value man is important to a woman, because he has all the traits that women want. So a woman cannot say, I am a high value woman and be a whore. She can't say I'm a high value woman when she can't even keep a fucking relationship. Because women, they want the last name. All women at some point in their life, or most, they want to walk down the aisle in a white dress while their father gives them to their husband. So what makes a high value woman in modern times, because these females are not virgins, these females are still doing the most, but the closest a woman today can get to being a high value woman would be as if she locks down a high value man, not to fuck her, not to date her, not to have fun with her every now and again, but to drop down to one knee and say, will you be my wife? And he hands her a ring of significant carriage. That would make her a high value woman, because women get their status from a man. That's why women take men's last names. But needless to say, we are going to react in such a way, and we are going to break down every detail that you will be glad that you joined me today on the Radical Masculine.
Cat is trying to put a square peg in a round hole, saying, my view is crazy, but it's actually based in biological fact, and it's worked for millennia. And as a matter of fact, we have the society we have today because of polygamy to some degree. Monogamy as well, but monogamy for the man is a choice. Monogamy for the woman, it's pretty much necessary.
So
Now, what he's saying is monogamy is a choice because a man can sleep with another woman and still love his wife. If his wife is sleeping with another guy, that relationship is over. She checked out, she packed her metaphorical bags, and she's ready to move on. Because if a woman truly loves, admires, and respects a man, she's not going to be stepping out on him. But a man can still love his wife, and women don't want to accept this, but a man can love their wife and still fuck around. And if he's a higher status man, he will exercise options just the way men throughout history have.
what facts do you have to say that polygamy works?
since the beginning of time.
Well, you're here, which means that clearly your lineage had to fuck and whatever, because you don't get 8 billion people on a planet by monogamy. So clearly, her being here, everyone being here, is an example of polygamy.
Uh-huh.
High value men have had women.
But have
share
those
them.
women actually been happy?
That's
Like,
okay.
aren't we talking?
Yeah, they were happy. They were happy that they were being taken care of, that a man was going to look after them and protect them. Only in modern times do women put so much emphasis on happiness. The women were happy doing other things way back when, but nowadays women put their happiness at the forefront of everything. Women will break up or divorce good men even if they have a family, because women make their happiness the key. But guess what? If a football player cheats on his wife, she sticks it out. Jay-Z, Beyonce, she stuck it out. Why? She must be fucking happy to be there.
Relationships on a basis
So,
of whether
Kat,
or not
that's
we're both happy.
irrelevant.
Kat, I'm gonna be
Irrelevant.
marriage?
I mean, I'm not gonna be sharing no man unless I'm happy.
Okay, Kat.
You know, I want to be happy. I want.
Making a woman happy is a bottomless pit of nothingness. It will never happen. Even if you give her absolutely everything she wants, it is in a woman's nature to still want more and to just be emotional. When someone is emotional, they are inconsistent, they change. One minute they like something, the next minute they don't. So never attempt to give a woman the world, because it will bankrupt you and you'll probably end up divorced or broken up with anyway.
I want to be feeling like the attention's on me.
Okay, well, Kat, here's the thing. See, and I'm gonna show you how crazy your argument is here in a second. But marriage is not about necessarily happiness. It's about duty of raising children that are gonna be contributing members of society. That's what marriage is about.
That's
Only in the
old school.
West. Okay, only in the West do we have this crazy concept that we need to be happy at all times within
there it
marriage.
is.
Raising your children in a stable household and giving them food to eat and a safe home to be at should be where you derive your happiness. And when you break the family apart, which is what's going on in the West, single mother households, etc., things get fucked up and kids end up fucked up.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, going back to what you said you want a man that makes $300,000 to $500,000 a year, is going to basically never say no to you and let you
I'm
live
not
the
saying
lifestyle
he
that you
doesn't have
want.
to say no. I'm saying my lifestyle is never going to allow me to say no to myself.
Okay.
See, and this is why men don't give a fuck about a woman's earning potential, because women who make money or, you know, decent careers, money in the bank, they always bring this to the table. They always say, if I could do it for myself, you must do better for me. So everything you do is always stacked up and graded against what they can do for themselves, which makes them terrible, terrible girlfriends.
Point I'm trying to make is this. I'm just giving you your standards, right? You want a guy, pretty much the man you described as a 1% man. Now, I did not challenge you on your preference. I said you have your preferences.
I'm
All I
also a
gave you-
1% woman.
Okay, let me finish my
I'm a 1% woman because I'm beautiful and the way my mind works, and I'm loyal, and I have a big heart.
point, and then I will give you in a second why that is irrelevant from what you're saying. So you want a 1% man, okay? You want a man that makes a lot of money, successful, ambitious, can provide you a certain lifestyle. I countered and said, you can want that, but the consequence of dealing with this caliber of man, who's rare, is you're gonna have to share him, okay?
See, and that's what women don't want to accept. They do not want to accept that they cannot have it all. Women want the alpha male with an alpha mindset, who's a leader, who does his thing, but then they want him to cower down to her and to be her fucking puppet, or to do whatever she wants and to treat her like she's a princess / child. Never tell me no. And that's just not the way the world works. Whenever a man has money and power, he has 15 of these girls that look probably better than her that will accept whatever he gives them. And if they don't want to accept it, he will gladly move on, because a high value man can be high value from 35 all the way till his death. And by the time a woman starts getting 35, she's about running out of time.
You don't like that. You want him to be exclusive to you. So you're hoping that you'll find one that's going to meet these requirements, which quite frankly is slim to none. I understand that my environment is not conducive to what I want. So what am I doing? You're operating on possibilities. I'm operating on probabilities. I know if I go to the Middle East where things are different, the women are actually held to a standard, right, to become good wives and mothers, etc. I am going to increase my probabilities.
That's why the Middle East, I would say like the Middle East, Israel, in particular, Pakistan, I would say these, if you're looking for a more traditional woman, Muslim countries would probably be the best place, because a lot of the passport bros are talking about going to like South America, Brazil, Colombia, all of this. But we're starting to realize that down south, South America, they are really adopting a lot of westernized ideals and are kind of moving the same exact way. So if you wish to leave someplace to get a good woman, I'd head to the Middle East for sure.
Of getting what I want, and I am willing to travel and make some sacrifices to make it happen. You are not, though. You want to basically get this top tier man. You want him to be committed to only you, and you want a certain lifestyle where you can't necessarily be told no. That's a possibility, but it's slim. So you can do what you want, but at least what I'm trying to do is actually probable to
She's like, that's not true. You're just being mean. You hate yourself. Who hurt you?
a higher degree, and I'm making overt actions to make it happen.
Bam. Ether.
Okay, I have
Fire.
a question.
Yeah.
No.
Did you have anything you want to say on that, Kat?
She's next.
I mean, you can. Well, I
mean,
know that, but I want
all
to give her
I'm
a chance
just
to rebut
saying-
that.
All I'm saying is that the more that I feel that it's not possible to find the things that I want, the less that I'm going to have my eyes open to the opportunities that
See, women do this a lot. They say, like, if a guy tells them something they don't want to hear, then they always say, well, if that's going to be the case, the more I hear this, the more I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to stop dating. As if people are going to say, no, please, keep on dating. Don't give up. I'll give you what you want. Because women are so used to everybody, not just men, but everybody, catering to them and giving them what they want when they whine. This is a form of crying and whining. Well, the more I hear this, then the more I'm just not going to look. Well, it's your fucking life. Do what you want.
will give me what I want. So, I mean, I'm not going to settle until I get what I want.
Okay, that's fine.
And I mean,
Nothing
like,
wrong
if
with it.
And this is why a lot of women will never get married, why some will never have kids, and if they do, it'll be a one-night stand, a hookup, or a guy who didn't take him serious, or a guy that she split up with, because women refuse to settle. When it comes to a man, women will say, well, don't you want to change for her? Don't you want to make her happy? But women draw a hard line in the sand, and they say, I will not settle, I will not change.
I'm going to provide the lifestyle that I want, then I want to make sure that I'm finding somebody that's also going to want the lifestyle that I want to live. And whether or not he can provide for that, he still needs to be on board with the direction I want to go.
Question.
Whether or not he wants to build that empire with me, whether or not he already has that empire built.
We hear this a lot. Build an empire. Women don't want to build an empire. You think women are dating fucking broke guys who are still on their path with ambition, on their way to the top? Sure, maybe some are, but most women want the man to come out of the box pre-assembled, already having this shit. Not to mention, women always say this Jay-Z, Beyonce power couple. The fucking world don't work like that, because the last thing I would do is get with a woman who, let's say, earned comparable money to me, and would I ever treat her as a fucking partner? I would not, because I'm the fucking man. I know where I'm going. I know my trajectory, and if she don't get on my program, then it's over. She will be my assistant. This is not going to be a partnership.
But it's going to be where I want to go in my life.
Okay. Well, okay, so you want a very successful man that makes that kind of money to build an empire with you that's going to be monogamous to you. Hey, we can
I
all
mean,
dream.
if we both have the lifestyle that we both desire, why are we not going to want?
See, women think that if they can match a man, let's say they really have the money, the status, and the power, women actually believe that that is equal to a man, so therefore she could have expectations of him. Like, well, I'm a 1% woman, so even though you're a 1% man, I don't want you having any hoes or whatever. But guys are like, I don't give a fuck what you want, because a financially set and sound woman isn't impressive to us. It doesn't make us look at her like, wow, she's great. No, if she's beautiful, she's attractive, she's on our program, that's all that matters. But women always try to say, if I can equal you, usually it's just words, they really don't equal them, but they feel like they're a higher status, but they always feel like they could say, like they could make demands because we're the same. Nah.
Do it together. And if we have that love for each other, then why are we not going
Because
to be able
that
to be
man was already successful
monogamous?
when you found him and isn't
Mhm.
going to change his course because of you. That's the difference.
I mean, but I'm already successful.
Statistically.
Yeah, but he's significantly more successful than you.
Mhm.
He's made a lot. He's made, the man you're looking for is making quite a bit of money. Here's the thing, ladies. You don't make $300,000 to $500,000 a year working with a woman. You do that shit by being
Facts.
ambitious and being willing to do it by yourself.
Mhm.
The girl can come in and maybe compliment you, help you build it even more. But when you get to a certain level, you're self-sufficient. You don't need help anymore.
Right.
Okay? The caliber of man that you're chasing is a type A, assertive, dominant male that doesn't need you. Period. Which is why you said before, I'm a 1% woman. I'm assuming you mean financially, right? Because you earn quite a bit.
That's what they always mean.
I mean,
What makes you a
that
1% woman? That's what I was going to ask you.
and,
I don't know.
being natural, my financials.
Okay.
Oh, she looks so
Um,
natural.
Are you aware that men don't care about a woman's financials? What actually makes a woman 1% woman are things that women typically don't tend to highlight?
At all.
Mhm.
Compliant, feminine, attractive, fit,
Willing to
Would you? I mean, I
not
would say I'm,
promiscuous,
willing to
not
hear the words
promiscuous,
no.
willing to hear the words no,
Mhm.
following
Facts.
his lead. These are things that make a woman 1%. Attraction, ladies, is not symmetrical. I'm going to say that again. Attraction between the two genders is not symmetrical. If I want a woman that's feminine, submissive, and attractive, right, and cute, the woman is within her right to want a male that's masculine, dominant, and a leader. We complement each other. We're very different. The things that you want are what men want. You might say to yourself, I'm a 1% woman, but that's false. The market dictates your value, not you. I'm going to say that again.
And here's what he means by that. Men are the one who decide who are the most desired women. I cannot just say I'm the most desired man. You guys should see me as desirable and have no bitches. It's not up to you. You can't say you're a 10 and you can't just give yourself these titles unless other people see you as that. And a lot of women today, they like to make shit up. I'm a 10 and she's 400 pounds. It's like, no, it don't work like that. If a man don't see you as a 1% woman, if men in general don't see you as a 1% woman, then you are not a fucking 1% woman. And even if one man sees you, oh, you're 1%, you still ain't a 1% woman unless the majority of men see you as a 1% woman.
Again, because a lot of girls want to sit here and say, I'm a princess, I'm a 10. No, you're not, because the market dictates your value, not you. Men had to deal with this reality that the market dictates our value. Because guess what? If I'm broke, short, ugly, girls don't date me.
Exactly.
So the market dictates my value. So as a woman, if a
well
high
said.
value man isn't marrying you or proposing to you that you love, admire, and respect, the market is judging you as well. And now you're not of value. The problem is this. We live in a world where we tell women that they can do no wrong. They're perfect however they come, and they don't have to self-improve. And I'm here to tell you, that's a fucking lie. You got to self-improve just like us, and you got to
She's
bring
like,
value.
oh shit.
The thing is, you guys are brainwashed to think your value comes from what we do. No, it doesn't. It comes from the opposite of what we do, because men need a woman to assist him in his mission, not your mission. Your mission is irrelevant. When he benefits, you benefit. When you benefit, he's immediately going to be pushed to the side. No girl wants to be with a guy that she can run all over. So a 1% woman does not exist unless she's alongside a 1% man, because your value is determined by the caliber of man you can attract. You can't self-proclaim you're a 1% woman.
There you go. That's what I wanted to say. Those are the best words to sum that up. You cannot self-proclaim you are anything unless you have proof, it's verified, and other people on the outside looking in see you as what you say you are. So that's kind of just the way the world works. So that is going to sum up this video. I want everybody to like, comment, and subscribe. Show your boy some love, because we are on the road to, at this point we're on the road to at least 100. But I have bigger dreams and bigger plans than that, so you can be part of our success. Now that we've lost Fresh and Fit from YouTube, they'll still be around, but now it's time for all of us to step up and support one another. So you support me, I'll support you. And with all that said, thank you for viewing The Radical Masculine.